Kids Toys Play. Welcome to Kids Toys Play,
where the winner will win a Thomas and Friends Minis blind bag. Let's meet the Steam Team. Happy birthday, Thomas, Edward, Henry, a better view for Gordon, Dino James, 60th anniversary Percy, Royal Crest Toby, Duck, Donald, Douglas, Mr. Oliver, and Emily. And their opponents are engines that are not from Sodor: Young Bao, the Flying Scotsman, Nia, Frida, Ace the Racer, Ashima, Gina, Merlin, Vinny, Bash, Dash, and Logan. As Cranky the Crane holds on to that Thomas and Minnie's blind bag. First up, Dash of Misty Island will take on Happy Birthday Thomas. On your marks, get set, go! And Dash, the Misty Island engine, takes out Thomas in the very first race. Next up we have Ashima of India going up against Excellent Emily. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! A super close race here on Sodor, but Emily edges out Ashima. Wow! Next race, it's Mr. Oliver up against Ace the Racer with Sir Topham hat driving. That can't be good. On your marks, get set, go! Another super close race, but it looks like Oliver edges out Ace, which goes to show we should never let Sir Topham hat drive anything. Henry, the number 3 engine, goes up against Young Bao of China. Let's get them on their marks. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! A very one-sided race as the Chinese engine Young Bao takes out Henry, who never wins anything actually. Edward Blue, one of the most misrepresented engines, going up against Merlin of Journey Beyond Sodor with those 3 funnels of his. On your marks, get set, go! And the King Arthur engine Merlin has taken out Edward. Another fantastic race as a better view for Gordon, a rare engine, goes up against Nia of Africa. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! Another super close race, but Nia has edged out Gordon. Gordon can't believe it. Royal Crest Toby, the Trem engine number 7, goes up against Big Frida with the biggest funnel out of all the Thomas Wooden Railway line. On your marks, get set, go! Royal Crest Toby eliminates Frida from Germany. Royal Crest, you think he might be a Royal engine? I don't know, folks.
no.
Number 8 is the Great Western Way Duck going up against Bash of Misty Island. On your marks, get set, go! That was super close. Another super close race, but we're going to give this to Misty Island. Bash just very close in front of Duck. Next race, Donald. We get a lot of requests for Donald and Douglas. Up against Gina of Italy. Gina's a past champion. She does really well in these. On your marks, get set, go! Gina of Italy shows why she's a past champion. Donald, you are eliminated. Next up, Douglas, number 10 from the Steam Team, takes on Vinny, the meanest engine in the Great Race. Very handsome engine, though. On your marks, get set, go! And Douglas, number 10, has eliminated Vinny, the Great Race. I love that tender. Next up, it's another past champion celebrating 60 years Percy, or Shiny Wheels Percy as we call him. Goes up against Logan, the little Stevie who looks like a diesel. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! And unbelievable enough, little Logan has eliminated the past champion, Shiny Wheels Percy. Wow! Final race of the first round has Dino James up against the Flying Scotsman, who's about as big as a dinosaur. On your marks, get set, go! I love the Flying Scotsman. We get so many requests to use him, but he never ever does anything in these competitions. Dino James, though, on to the next round. Cranky, happy with what he's seen so far, getting ready to present that Thomas Minis to the winner, as we have 5 engines from the Steam Team and 7 of the Big World Big Adventures engines. Very close, but they are leading. First up, it's Douglas going up against Logan. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa! In an unbelievable show of resilience, it looks like Douglas has taken out Logan. And speaking with twins, we have Bash going up against Royal Crest Toby. On your marks, get set, go! Toby, Royal Crest Toby, the tram engine, is eliminated by one of the logging locos. Next up, it's Dino James, looking very scary, and Merlin, who I can't see at all because he's invisible. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! Dino James, once again, it must be in the paintwork, folks. Merlin, thank you for coming out. Next race has number 11, Mr. Oliver, up against Young Bao of China with that scary tiger on his tender. On your marks, get set, go! Wow! Young Bao of China doing the best he could, but not enough for Mr. Oliver, who goes on to the next round. This race is a girl battle as Emily takes on Nia from Kenya. On your marks, get set, go! I think that everybody expected Nia to win that race, but Emily, with her big wheels, has sent Nia back to Kenya. Final race of the second round has Gina of Italy take on Dash of Misty Island. Only one can go on. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa! Another major upset. Unbelievable. Gina, the past champion, is eliminated. Who would have thought of that? By a logging loco. Oh, how the tables have turned here in the semifinals as Team Sodor now ahead of Big World Big Adventures by 4-2. Interesting to note that we have a lot of twins in this race yet. First up, let's get one of the logging locos, Bash, taking on Dino James, who has the most splendid paintwork in all of the prehistoric age. On your marks, get set, go! Wow, that was close. That was a super close race, but once again, the Joby Wood powered these engines to the point where they're beating these regular Steamies. Congratulations, Bash. Next up is the twin engine Dash, the other logging local, going up against Emily and that big center wheel of hers. On your marks, get set, go! These have been some incredibly close races, but that big wheel of Emily has now eliminated Dash, the other logging local. And in the final race, the Steam Team battle is number 10 Douglas takes on number 11 Oliver. On your marks, get set, go! Mr. Oliver makes it to the final. Douglas, thanks for coming out. 3 engines remain here in the final. Bash, the logging loco, Oliver, and Emily, meaning that the ultimate winner will have to defeat the other 2 engines to win the Thomas and Friends Minis blind bag. First up, let's have Bash take on Oliver. On your marks, get set, go! But I think that Bash ultimately eliminated Mr. Oliver, or at least defeated him. So let's have Oliver go up against Emily now. On your marks, get set, go! And now Oliver has defeated Emily, meaning Oliver has 1 win and 1 loss. And Emily now has to race Bash for the title. If Bash wins this race, he will be the champion. If Emily wins this race, it's a three-way tie. On your marks, get set, go! I think this is only the second time this has ever happened on our channel, but there is a three-way tie in this race. So Robert Normanby can't believe it to the point where he has to sit down on his throne. 3 engines, Oliver, Bash, and Emily have tied and won today's Superstation Speedway, meaning they get to share this Thomas and Friends Minis blind bag. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Who's it gonna be? Who is it? It looks like Samson, except he's all black and stuff. Here he is, folks. Notebook Samson. The Thomas Minis blind bag surprise. It's Samson, but he looks like a notebook just in time for back to school, which we're not sure when that's gonna be. Very close races here today. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching Kids Toys Play.